Welcome back to my YouTube channel, you guys. This is going to be my first hair tutorial. It's going to be a voiceover, and this is my first one, so you guys bear with me. I'm doing a ponytail style on some of you guys' favorite YouTuber and Instagrammer, Eisha. And I'm going to start off by using some heat protector. The brand is Sebastian. And you're just going to spray about 4 or 5 sprays throughout the hair and work it throughout. I'm going to be blow drying her hair in small sections. The color on her hair is Adore Crimson. She dyed it herself. I dyed the 2 bundles that we're going to be using in the ponytail style. And as you can see, her shrinkage is real. It seems like her hair may be short, but it's definitely not at all. Alright, you guys can see here, she's all blown out. Now I'm going to go behind it with some Dax pressing oil. You can use the pressing oil brand of your choice. I like to use Dax or either Blue Magic. And you're just going to take about a quarter size amount in your hand. You're going to spread it out and work it throughout the hair. After we work it throughout the hair, now I'm going to use the blow dryer to help spread it all the way throughout, from the root to the end. After this, I'm going to be taking a hot comb. I use a hot comb stove, Kentucky made, along with a Kentucky made hot comb. You want to make sure you have a towel nearby, and I don't want anyone using a hot comb stove if you really don't know what you're doing. I recommend you probably try to use an electric one. EAP actually has a really good electric one, but I still love my stove. You're only going to hot comb the root of the hair, and then you're going to take your flat iron and go from you're really going to go from the root of the hair with the hot comb, and then you'll work your way to the end with the flat iron. You don't want to put the hot comb on the root and then go back over the flat iron with the root. So here we are, we're all done. So next, I'm going to be pulling her hair up into a loose ponytail. I'm going to take a very fine tooth comb. I've parted off the pieces of hair that I'm going to be using for the baby hair edges. And I'm using a small, very small curler, and we're going to curl them almost like a small spiral. I'm putting the pomade on my hand so that I can have easier reach to get to it. And then if you just watch closely, the main technique of these baby hairs is you want to swoop and smooth. Swoop and smooth. As you see, I'm swooping with the comb, and then I'm going behind it with my finger and smoothing it with my finger. After I get the first side the exact way I want it, I'm going to go behind it with some spritz. I'm applying the spritz directly to the baby hair and smoothing it into the baby hair. Now I'm blow drying it, and we're going to move on to the other side. You're going to do the exact same thing on this side when it comes to the spritz. And then we'll move on to pulling the hair into the actual ponytail. So on Eisha's hair, I'm going to be using a technique where I'm going to be parting her hair across the middle, half up, half down. And we're going to be doing a ponytail at the top first. And then we're going to go back and pull up the rest of the hair into a separate ponytail, connected into the first ponytail, if that makes sense. I'm only using pomade and spritz. The rubber bands that I use are very large rubber bands. I either usually get them from Office Depot or something like that. But I picked up these rubber band balls at Publix. I picked up about 5 of them, and they each have about 300 to 400 rubber bands in them. So that should let you know how many rubber bands I go through. So right here, you'll see me part her hair in half, and we're going to do the first ponytail at the top, and then we'll pull the second one up and connect it. This helps ensure you, if you have a lot of hair or if you have a little hair, that you get a very smooth and tight ponytail. And she's also looking real cute with those eyebrows that I did on her before we started. I'll be doing an eyebrow tutorial very soon. Alright, next we have some barber wraps. And we're going to take the first one and wrap it without tying it. And the second one is going to wrap on top of it, and it's going to be tied in the back. You don't want to tie it in the front because you don't want to risk putting a dent in the front of your ponytail. Do not laugh at me taking 2-3 times to braid this braid up. As you can see, I wear my nails very long. Alright, right here we're going to take some hair glue, and we're going to apply it to the rubber band, not to the hair. At the end of this style, no glue will be touching her hair. We're going to take another barber wrap, and we're going to start wrapping it at the base. You want to wrap very tight. Wrapping the barber wrap tight around the braid will allow you to be able to control the movement of the braid. It will become very stiff, and you can actually mold it how you want. This is a type of extended ponytail, but we're already using long hair, so I don't actually need to add any braiding hair to her ponytail to make it that much longer. I've applied glue only to the front and sides of the braid, not to the back. You want to make sure you smooth out the glue while it's on the braid. You don't want it too gonky, I would say. And as you can see, I'm using 2 bundles, so I'm wrapping very close together. I'm blow drying it just to make sure that the glue is secure. I'm now going to apply the second section of glue for the second bundle. Once again, I'm only applying it to the front and the sides. I'm now taking the double track and I'm going to wrap it the exact same way as I wrapped the first one. When wrapping this second track, you want to make sure that you eye it really well, so that you make sure you can reach all the way to the base of the ponytail. You don't want to leave any room at the bottom. You see me applying some glue directly to the track. If there's not any glue left on the rubber band area, on the ponytail area, I apply it to the track. We're blow drying, making sure everything's dry and secure. This is a pack of Expressions Red Braiding Hair. I'm only going to take a small section out, and I'm going to be using this as the braid for the base of the ponytail. The size of the braid depends on how much hair you take. I'm going to have Eisha hold it while I braid. As you can see, I've wrapped the braid around the ponytail. I'll do another tutorial showing you guys exactly how I wrap the braid. I'm doing a quick wand. This hair is textured, so textured hair is gonna hold curls much better than straight hair. A little bit of holding spray, and now I'm using my hands to spread it out. No brush, no comb. Just using my fingers to spread the curls out. I'm using a little holding spray to slick her sideburns down. A few finishing touches.